Hey family, I'm back with another DIY video and thank you very much for coming back to watch. I really appreciate it. And you who just stumbled on this our channel for the very first time, please do not leave without subscribing. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video and also do not forget to share with your friends, okay? And so with that said, in today's video we're going to make a super moisturizing hair butter, and we're going to be using carrots and fenugreek as the base of this amazing butter. So if you're interested in this video, guys, sit back and let's go into it. So we're going to be starting with carrots, guys. These are my carrot that I shredded, and I added in. I put it in the bottle and added some extra virgin olive oil, and I infused for 1 month, guys. If you want better results, guys, I advise that you leave it to infuse for 1 month, okay? So after 1 month, your carrots will be very mushy, like as you see in the video. They're very soft to the touch. So you want to pour that in a blender and then you blend it. Okay, guys, you blend it so that you can extract all the carrot juice and the oil from the pulp of the carrot. Okay, guys, I believe so much in blending because I just believe that I'm taking all the nutrients and everything out from the pulp. Right, guys, you want to save it with something like a panty hose like what I'm using now. So you just strain to extract all the oil and the carrot itself from its pulp. So once you do that, that is how it's going to look, and you're going to put that in the freezer, guys. So while your oil is in the freezer, start preparing your aloe vera leaf. Okay, I'm using two medium sizes of aloe vera leaf, but you can use one, you can use half, it depends on you. So I'm just showing you the recipe how this is made, okay, guys? So you're free to modify, add or subtract anything that you want to add as you like anyway. So guys, and if you're not comfortable in using the skin of the aloe vera, just take it up and use only the aloe vera gel. But when I'm making oils, I like to use both the skin and the gel. So I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of fenugreek. You can also use the powder if you have it, and then we're going to pour that in a pot after we blend it, and then we bring it to the fire to cook. So I'm adding my extra virgin olive oil. I'm also going to add castor oil to it. So guys, I didn't measure these oils this time around because I was running out of them, so there were not much in the bottle, so I just decided to pour everything. So but I think they're about 2 tablespoons each. So after pouring your oil into the aloe vera and fenugreek, you want to cook that on very low heat, guys, for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, your heat should be very low, the lowest level on your burner. All right, guys, so that you don't want to burn your oil. If you burn it, it's not going to work for you anymore. Okay, guys, so just cook that on very low heat, and then once it starts cooking, and you will see a lot of foam that is coming up like that, it's coming from the fenugreek, it's no problem. So keep stirring, stir the oil constantly for about 15 minutes, and then you turn off your burner, turn off your fire, and then you let it to cool down. After it cools, you want to strain it. So you put your pantyhose or any other strainer that you have. So guys, but if you don't have a good strainer, you want to use a pantyhose. So you can go and get very cheap ones, because people were asking me where I get them and what is it that I'm using to strain. I'm using a pantyhose, guys, and I buy the very cheap ones. So I have like this Chinese shop that is near, it's Chinese supermarket that is near my house. They sell these things for, I think they are from few cents, very minimal amount of money, guys. So you can just go and buy like 10 or 20 at once, and you come and keep them in your house, and you cut them to use, because it's super cheap. It wouldn't cost you anything, I can assure you. So get the very cheap ones, because they're in categories, so you can get the lowest grade of it, which you can just use to strain and throw them away. That's also, you want to strain your oil to the, I just like to press a lot to bring out the fenugreek and everything. I like seeing the fenugreek pops in my oils. Then I'm going to pour that back in the pot. Okay, guys. Then at this point, guys, the oil in the freezer must have frozen, so you want to bring it out. So the reason why we put it in the freezer, guys, is to attempt to separate the oil from water, all right, guys. And then, as you can see from what I'm trying to show you there, I'm showing the demarcation line from of the oil and the water. So the water is frozen, so you can actually see the line under the cup. So that's the reason why we put it. So I'm actually going to show you guys the water. That's it. It's all frozen and it's under. So that's the reason why we put it in the freezer, so that you can easily separate the water from the oil. So, and then now I'm just going to add my mango butter, 2 tablespoons of mango butter, guys. To me, this is the best butter of all butters. It's super moisturizing. And then I also added 1 tablespoon of avocado butter. Then I'm adding my shea butter. So if you're using this, you can also add coconut oil if your hair tolerates coconut oil. If you like it, you can also add coconut oil, grapeseed oil, any other oil, guys, that you really like. Then I'm also adding emulsifying wax. The reason why I'm adding these 2 teaspoons is because if there is any water in it, any water that I was not able to extract, the emulsifying wax is just going to help to mix the water and the oil together. So you want to melt that all together again, guys, on low heat. So you can actually do the double boiler method. I didn't do that because I was actually running out of time. I had to go somewhere and my time was limited. So you do that if you have all the time. You do that, guys. Put it on, because the double boiler method is safer. You're sure that your ingredients are intact. You've not killed anything. Right, guys, the heat have not actually destroyed any ingredient. But if you want to do it like what I did, you should be able to do it on very low heat. Then now, guys, I'm adding my essential oils. As always, guys, I'm going to just put everything down below in the description box for you. So please, guys, there is an arrow under the video that you're watching right now, just a very small arrow, I think, on your right. Click on that arrow. It opens the description box for you. Right there you will see everything. Just scroll down and you will see everything, the ingredients and every link, any other thing that you're looking for. So you want to add all your oils, just add the ones you have. If you don't have all of them, you have one, is still fine. And then you mix that all up and then you put it in the freezer for about 1 or 2 hours. But remind you, guys, the longer you put it in the freezer, the harder it will become, okay? So I advise that you don't leave it too much in the freezer. So I put mine in the freezer for about an hour and a half, because I like it silky and soft. So after an hour, this is it. This is how it looks. So it's not too strong, it's not too soft, it's still very silky. Then you want to whip that. If you don't have a whisker or a hand mixer, you just use a spoon, a wooden spoon, to like do it manually, or you use the other mixer, the manual one, okay, guys. So if you don't have that one, then you have to use a wooden spoon to whisk it properly. Just mix well until it is smooth. So I continued mixing. After I mixed the first time, I mixed again until it got the consistency that I wanted. So guys, what I noticed is that when you're making your butter, after you started whipping, right guys, when you whip for a long time, like some people actually whip for about 30 minutes. Like if you whip for about 30 minutes and then you stop whipping after about 2 minutes, it just becomes very hard. Even though it was very silky and soft, it becomes very hard. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happens for it to be like that. I'm yet to discover the secret. What makes it happen to become so hard? So what I do is that I don't whisk for long. I just whisk for about maybe 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, and it gives me the consistency that I want, and I stop at that level. So I think you should do that. So don't whip for too long. It will become very hard. So guys, that is it. Very simple and effective, guys. If you're fighting with dryness like me, my hair dries up very fast. I have high porosity hair. This butter has been able, guys, to keep my hair moisturized for about 3 days, sometimes 4 days before I re-moisturize my hair. So it's not a joke, guys. If you have high porosity hair like me, try it. You will be surprised at how moisturized your hair will feel. Okay, guys. So as usual, that is the end of the video. Please guys, like the video, share, and then subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video, God willing. Okay guys, as I always say, guys, keep safe, okay, and make good decisions. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video by God's grace. Okay, bye bye.